Right now I am stuck. There's a pile of snow right here that I can't clear. So I'm trying to move it with my foot. But right now, this is the only option because that side is not paved at all.
For Emily Chan, getting around the city since last week's snowfall has been a challenge.
And it's incredibly frustrating because I now have to limit where I can go, who I can go see, and I've had to stay home a lot more, which is not ideal because I'm inherently a very social person.
It's been days since the storms cleared, but the large piles of snow on roads and walkways are still around.
It tells me that I'm not being thought about. My needs are not being considered.
Oh my God.
And she's not alone.
Actually, just yesterday, I got stuck right there at the curb cut and had to have a series of really friendly strangers help me basically dig my wheelchair out of the snow.
Mayan Ziv also says she's had to cancel plans and stay home.
When there are sidewalks that are plowed, great. Some of them are not even wide enough actually for my wheelchair to fit through. So imagine those little narrow alleys that people are trying to step one foot in front of the other. That's a no-go for my wheelchair.
But it's not just wheelchair users having a hard time.
Our cane is like an extension of our fingertip, touching the ground.
For David Lipovsky, who is blind, the hurdles are different, but the end result is the same.
We're using the cane to track the ground for landmarks. But when the ground is covered with 2 feet of snow, the paths that we are trained to use suddenly become potentially impossible to travel.
Removing the 53 centimeters of snow will take time. 3 weeks, according to the city.
I want to see a commitment from the City of Toronto to have an accessible snow removal plan in place. I don't want it to take 3 weeks. I don't want it to take a long time for me to be able to go outside and enjoy the things that I want to do. I don't want to feel left behind.
When asked about the lack of accessibility, the manager of transportation service said all sidewalks have been cleared at some point.
The snow gets moved around. People move the snow around when they are crossing the street. They move it when they're trying to dig out their residences or their businesses. If it's plowed on the sidewalk and the plow comes by, it's going to knock the snow back out onto the sidewalk. So it's a bit of a continual process that has to happen.
In a statement, the city said they expect to visit sidewalks that need snow removal within the next week, adding that they consulted with people with accessibility needs last year and got new sidewalk plowing equipment to be faster and more effective. Naama Weingarten, CBC News, Toronto.